smell with one woman and 2 acres. I am going to do, are you ready for this? My own style of incubator, where I'm sure I will probably need more than this. I have a styrofoam cooler, which I've had forever. A pair of scissors, a knife, duct tape, extra tape. I have a little bit of plastic for a little window. Isn't that cute? A heat lamp. And I'm going to use this. What I'm going to do is take this apart and use the light part. So I am cannibalizing as well today. First things first, let's take apart this lamp. So first I have to get this light out of it. Okay. Then you can actually use this as well for, you know, if your switch doesn't work anymore. You know your bulbs are good, but you don't, but it still won't turn on. First thing you have to do is to get the nut off. And in my case, I have to hold something so that it will. You'll notice on this one, they've put a little glue at the bottom so it doesn't come apart. Let's see if I can get my fat fingers in here. There we go. And off that comes. Good. And then this little rubber grommet. 2 hands. 2 fat fingers. Okay, so that little rubber grommet comes off now. Now you've got this, and it just pokes right through here. Next, there's another little nut, usually, which comes off the opposite direction, depending on how you look at things. Arg. Give me a break, will you? You just twist this off, but you are turning this whole cord, so it's going to act stupid. You don't know how many of these I've replaced. Alrighty, now pull, 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 and there's your socket. Okay, so I've got all the guts apart, and I have this long wand on here. Now, if you were changing out the switch, you'd have to cut off, yes, you have to cut off your plug and use a new plug, which the way they've got them now, it's so simple. But we're not doing that. What we're doing is making an incubator. Well, because I don't want to pull mine all apart, I want this plug to still be on here and to just whoosh and put it all back together again. I'm just going to leave it apart and hang this up here. Nice heat distribution. Now I'm kind of wondering whether I should put it in the middle or on one end. It's a heat lamp, it's a little tiny area. I'm thinking one end. It won't hurt. So I'll probably do it like that. So, we know we're going to have this in here. So, let's mark a spot. And stick in a hole. And start cutting. Okay. Now, you will have styrofoam all over your house and you. Ugh. Now, what I've done is I cut these out because I have these little switchy things. So I put it down there, and it goes through. Okay? That's perfect. What would an incubator be without a viewing window? So I'm going to cut this out so I can see the little chickies. Absolutely laborious. Trying not, which is me, you know. I'm a bull in a china shop. I'm trying not to punch it in, but just, you know, cut it a little bit. And not be in a hurry. I did it! Cool! Now the biggest problem with this is you will lose this every time you put it on your counter. Or wherever you're, you know, working on it. Me, I always work in my house. Not necessarily the best of ideas, but hey, it's my idea. So now, get a little tape off. Now you can use duct tape, packing tape, whatever works. It doesn't matter. It is a styrofoam incubator. This is not a big deal. So, let's get this all taped on. And we'll move on to the next. I need 2 more pieces over here. What I'm going to do is experiment. Because I can. And I've got some straw for a nest. I'm going to put that in there. To one side. Wait, I collected 2 more eggs this morning. Hold on. There we go. Now, if you do not want straw and stuff in your house, then don't do it inside. We don't care here. Meaning me and my animals, we don't care. And I'll just sweep it up later. Who cares? Of course, it gets all of my sweater and everything. So the animals sniff me and go, oh, look at that. Where have you been this time? Okay. So I'm making a little nest in here. Come take a look. What I've done is I made the little nest over here, because I'm going to have the bulb over here, and that's probably, like, burn them up. So I made the little nest. I've let my eggs cool for about a week, and now I'm going to put them in here. Now I have 5 little eggs. This might be part of why a lot of incubation doesn't work. I understand that you're supposed to put them all in here, or I mean, you're supposed to let them cool for a week and then put them in. I don't know. I'm going to try it though. What I also learned was that this is, I know this sounds crazy. You see how this one is more pointy? That's probably going to be a cockerel. You see how this is rounder? That is probably going to be a little hen. What I'm going to do now is in pink, I'm going to say a little X, turn it completely over, and little O. That's for hugs and kisses. Now, you'll notice the last one was in pink. I think this is going to be a boy. So I say X's and O's. More hugs and kisses. Now, I've got my little eggs in here. With the little O's up for little hugs. And I have one little pointy egg. I'm hoping to only have one. If that. But if this works, I got a great way of at least figuring out, at least giving myself a better opportunity to figure out which ones are hens and which ones not to hatch. But we need to put the light in here. So I'm going to sink this through, and I'm going to put this on here. No, it's not plugged in. And then put it back through here. Whoops. Get back over there. Okay, so the little switch, I turn and it holds it up. Yes, it is a cockeyed cottage kind of thing. Now, what I've got here is like a, Corningware bowl. And I've got this awful dish rag that I never use. And I've put water in here. It's nice and soaky. And I'll put it in the bottom here. Now we let the test begin. I mean, it's already warm in there. I put my thermometer that I use to see exactly how cold gets in the morning around here. Well, I've already got my wood stove going, baby. So I put it in here. And I'm going to see what the temperature is in there. And if it gets too hot, I can always change the bulb. So let's give it a test. As many of you are perfectly aware, the heat lamp was too much. Why didn't you tell me? All right. So, it's finally cool enough. I've been fooling around at the computer while this was going on. All right. We don't want to bake our eggs. So, this is unseeable. No, it's 60 watts. I think that's going to be too much too. Let me get a smaller bulb. Okay. I'm using this came out of my, well, no it didn't. When I was putting up my my chandelier, I had all these bulbs. I didn't know what to do with them. Okay, so let's turn that on and see how that works. That's working better. Now, what I've done is I've kind of cocked this off to the side. It's not quite hitting 100, so I'm moving it back and forth a little bit. This is going to work. As to whether I get chicks or not, I don't know. But it's working. We'll see. This has been Mel with 1 Woman and 2 Acres. Y'all have a blessed day.